Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you a video on the best wide view and campfire meetup guide. Here are my top tips for this game-changing update. This video is a guide for the new wide view update and the campfire meetup features. The wide view will allow you to plan hunts like never before, and the campfire meetup feature will allow you and your community to gather and make friends. Well, if you have a community and a big one around you. Unlike me, where I am a solo player and I don't have a lot of plans around me, but you know what, it's what it is. I'll travel to another place if I have to, just in case, but you know, I don't think a lot of people here, and yeah. First, we're going to start off with how to use the wide map feature. So step 1, zoom out the map all the way. You can do this by pinching the screen outward. So you see that little icon right there? Pinch outward, and then you can see the screen fully. Once you do that and you're all the way zoomed out, here will be step 2. You tap on the wide map icon on the top right. So you see it right here, the one with the arrows in all 4 directions. Yes, 4 arrows, tap that, and then you will go into wide map view. And that moves us to step 3. You can tap, hold, and swipe to drag the map around. So you see right here, tap, hold it, and swipe. So you tap, hold, and swipe down to drag the map around. And you can see all around you. And here are some important notes. There are 2 icons at the bottom of your screen. Tap on the bottom left icon to bring you back to your main character screen. And tap on the bottom right icon to zoom back to your original position. And here are some examples. So here's the bottom left, I tap on that, and it brings me back to my main character screen. So right here again, bam, tap it, boom, right back to my main character screen. The bottom right one, here's an example. Bam, it recenters you right here, and again, if I tap on it right here, it recenters me back to my original location on the map. Moving on, here are my top tips for the wide view map feature. You can zoom out even farther after accessing wide view by pinching the map out again. So just like you pinched all the way out so that you could access wide view, pinch out again, and then you can go even farther out. Not a huge difference, but it helps for wide searches. If you're like me and you like planning routes or planning as far as you can out with the most efficiency, just zoom all the way out. Every little bit counts. As for my next tip, the map needs to load the area if you search too fast. So don't go speedo torpedo, you're gonna have to wait till it loads. Next tip, just like you saw there, tapping huntathons or Elder Dragon interceptions that have not started yet will not give you any details of what it will be. So you're not gonna be able to see what the huntathon is, etc. if it hasn't hatched or started yet. However, you can see the times hats and EDIs will start and how much time is remaining on hats and EDIs that have already started. So if you've already started, you will see the details on it. As you saw right there, I'm zooming down here trying to find some stuff, and then you should be able to see something if there is an Elder Dragon interception or hat that started. Just like you saw, I'm searching really far right here, and there seems to be no limit to how far you can search. Next up, we have a very important topic. Here's how to see campfire meetups and communities in-game. So as you see right here, the in-game tutorial shows that you can see campfire groups and meetups in wide view. And here's their example, where they use San Francisco and it will be the 2 icons shown here. They have 1 icon, have 2 arrows right here. That's the icon you're going to see if it's a meetup, and here's the icon you're going to see if it's a community. However, there's a caveat. You must have a group of more than 5 or it will not show up on the map. Kudos to my friend. Thank you for my friend in Japan that told me about this, because he's super lucky and lives in a community where you have more than 5 hunters, etc. And you can see this meetup. And he tested it out with his friends, and I was like, I am not jealous. But yeah, you must have a group of more than 5 or it won't not show up on the map. Moving on, we have the next update, and that's campfire meetings. So this is how you set up a campfire meeting. Step 1, you download the Campfire app on iOS or Android. So like you see right here, I'm iOS, so you have to download the app for Campfire before you can actually start making meetings. After this, when you get on the screen and you open Campfire, you'll want to tap on View All. So you see I have it circled right here and an arrow pointing to it. Tap on View All, and this will bring you to step 3. Create a group, where you click on the plus sign on the top left. So on the far left, if you look right here on the far left, I have it circled. Click on that sign and it will have you create a group. because you can't go on to step 4 unless you do this first. And for step 4, you fill out the group form and tap on create on the top right. So you have to fill in quite a few details. If you want, you could put a picture if you want to for your group. And then once you get on that, click on create. And now that you created your group, we can move on to step 5 where you tap on meetups. After this, a prompt will appear asking, when are you meeting? So pick the time or customize the timing of your meeting. Like you see, you can customize it and you can pick whatever time you want in a future time. You can't go to the past, of course. So pick your future time, whatever time you want, and then it will bring you on to another screen. This brings you on to step 7, where you fill out the event information and choose the location. After you fill out all your event information, tap on continue, and then you tap on create meetup. Here's a little rerun for the entire process if you need to see it there. So as you see here, I'm going to put my title as test. I'm going to just do a random date for this test event. And then after that, I'm going to pick a location. It doesn't have to be near you. You can actually even put it near Japan. And I'm not even in Japan right now. So as you see right here, as long as it's in the place where it's actually available, you can actually make it anywhere. So if you plan on traveling somewhere, you want to make an event, there you go. You could put it right here for the meetup. So you have to make sure that you put dates. If the dates are off, you won't be able to click continue. And after I click continue, you get to this screen where it says create meetup. After you tap on that, it will show up right here. And on your main screen, you'll be able to see your meetup and its information. Up next, here are my top tips for Campfire meetups. Meetups have an orange dot on the map when you're zoomed out of the map. So if I'm zoomed all the way out, you're going to see an orange dot that indicates a meetup. And when meetups are zoomed in, so you zoom in, you will see the calendar icon. So you're going to see right here, I zoom in and bam, you can see the calendar icon. Now here's the thing, you can share meetups by tapping on the 3 dots on the right side of the event name. However, you must be a part of that group in order to share the meetup. You see right here, here's a picture, here's an arrow right there, bam. Tap on that, you can share the invite, but again, you must be a part of that group. And even if you don't plan on going to an event, you can still RSVP. So you can let the meetup organizer be like, hey, I might be coming here with someone else, so just to let them know if they need a head count ahead of time for their meetup. And last but not least, when you make a meetup, there's going to be a checkbox for player guidelines. And here they are, just in case you're wondering. 1. Treat others as you'd like to be treated. Now, before all my haters try to get on me, this means in-game interactions. As a former community leader and a founder of a Pokemon Go community, yes, you're going to meet people in real life, you're going to make friends with them, and you're going to, if you're a community leader, an admin, you're going to expect to have to be a leader and manage that stuff. But this only applies to in-person, so if it's outside, Reddit, other interactions, etc., guess what? It's free game. So if you can't take fire from me, don't expect to dish it back, because I will Modern Warfare 2 you, drill sergeant you, military veteran roast you all day. Next up at number 2, follow the rules and laws of the real world. Or at least don't get caught doing them, because I know some people, when Pokemon Go first came out, you definitely trespassed private areas. So again, yes, follow the rules and laws of the real world. However, again, if you're going to break them, don't get caught. That's just my experience from Pokemon Go. Next, avoid inappropriate content and behavior that threatens safety. This is mostly towards children, and Monster Hunter now doesn't have a children playing type of thing. It's PG-13 and above from what I believe. So you won't have to worry much about this, but if you do, make sure you contact the authorities, etc. And this also doesn't mean that some crazy person out there is going to try to screw with you or mess with you in real life. It's happened to me plenty of times in Pokemon Go, and me and my friends raiding, so again, just be careful. And last but not least, play fair. No spoofing. Don't use third-party apps, don't try to spoof your way into events, etc. or meetups, and you're not going to get in trouble. And any violations of player guidelines may result in warnings, account suspension, or permanent terminations. So if you value your account and your time, just be chill and don't mess with anyone.
We won. All right, hey. All right, good job, guys. Let's just not come in tomorrow. Let's just take a day.
In closing, hopefully this guide helps you with wide area maps and campfire meetups. these updates are a game changer to help the game grow. Finally, I don't have to keep pulling over and then hoping that like, hey, maybe I'm gonna get the event monster spawn around me. Now I can literally pull over, plan ahead, and just make my route. Which is huge, because I hated having to stop every, like, what, 1 or 2 minutes? Or after I slay a monster, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go here and just hope that Elder Dragon Interception has an 8-star Kushala Diora, or there's a spawn and cluster of the event monsters in this area. And for the meetups, it's great. I won't be hosting, or I won't be able to make any popular rounds around my area, so hopefully this helps for your area, or especially those of you in the East, where you have huge communities and you're going to have a lot of fun hosting meetups and whatnot. However, don't let these updates make you forget to keep fighting to make Dimensional Links great again. Dimensional Links must change back, and don't stop fighting for it. I'm going to keep yelling about it because they need to get changed back, and they deserve to be great again. Please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Good luck on your grinds. Hopefully these updates are huge for you and help you out a lot, and I will see y'all on the next video.